433 million results. That's the number of business frameworks available if you just type in business framework in Google. The world surely does not need a new one, right? But I have recently found a KPI framework that Google actually published back in 2015, and the framework just explains and helps me quantify the objectives that we are achieving for a particular digital marketing campaign throughout the journey, throughout the buying life cycle. And I really dearly love this framework, and I have mapped all of my processes, all of my content production according to this in the last few months to great success. So this is how the framework is laid out. It's broken down into 4 stages: see, think, do, and care. As the name suggests, see is if you are selling shoes, then anyone who wears shoes is in the C stage for your brand. Think is someone who is potentially looking to buy a new pair of shoes that you happen to sell as well. And do is someone literally with their credit card in their hand looking to make that purchase now this very second. And this is where the conversion stops. The first thing that I really like about this model is that it does not stop here, and there's a 4th step which is called care. So care is how you re-engage your existing customers and bring them back, and how do you continue to produce valuable content for them and keep adding value beyond the transaction, beyond the sale, and then also work on them to gain referrals, to retain them for longer, and then to get the repeat purchases out of them as well. So that's the first thing that I really like about it. It's the 4th stage that they have added. So it's again see, think, do, and care. The other thing which it talks about is that it helps you establish KPIs, the key performance indicators in your campaign, for the in-process and outputs, which is I think the most brilliant thing in this model. The in-process KPI for a C stage would be to be seen by more people, to be seen by a wider pool of people who wear shoes in this example. But the output KPI is that we want our brand awareness to go up by 5%. So that's an output KPI, and then you also had an in-process KPI. Similarly, in the think stage, what is the in-process KPI? In-process KPI is having a larger list for remarketing on Google Ads, and you can also quantify that. And what is the output KPI in the think stage? Branded search is happening. So anyone who's in the think stage is there because they have seen your brand, and in the think stage, so you quantify your branded searches goal in the output KPIs. Then you move down to the do stage. What is the do stage? Then you optimize for visits on the last checkout page or the cart page, or the bottom of funnel ads, whichever channel that you have chosen, and then you set a percentage increase in number of those visits. And then the output KPI is just the dollar number that you promised the stakeholders in the business that you would get for them. So that then becomes your output KPI for the do stage. Same goes for care. So care, first of all, is how many engaged customers do you have? That's an in-process KPI. You can have like 7% more engaged customers, but then the output KPI is what dollar amount were you able to get back in terms of either repeat sales or referrals, or the retention lifetime value, were you able to extend that in a quantifiable manner as well. So this is my favorite digital marketing framework model that I use. I use that for majority of our businesses, regardless if they are a service business or a product business. And you can go back and run that experiment and see what is the see, think, do, and care type of content in your content library, and just try to produce your content pieces in each of them. And then also try to set your in-process KPIs and output KPIs. I thank you, Google, for giving that to me. I think it has solved my not so organized mind, and I think I can just apply this to any business that I work with. Thank you very much, Google, and thank you very much for listening to this, and I hope that you find it useful as well. See you in the next one.